Awesome, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch over. We're gonna get some games going tonight. Again, this is Mothman 1966. Here, I'm gonna switch over real quick. I can tell you guys about it as well. Feel free to stick around. I love having everybody in here. You keep chatting with me too if you want. I'm just gonna be, just gonna be. Oh, that's really loose. I'm just gonna be going over some details with this. This is Mothman 1966. It is a adventure indie game. This actually comes out tomorrow, July 14th. So comes out on PC and consoles, which is very awesome. Again, I won this game. My thanks go out to Chorus Worldwide Games. Thank you guys so much for giving me the code for this. I really appreciate it. Also, LCB Game Studio for creating this wonderful game that we're going to play tonight. This is this is a pixel pulp. So I've actually never played one of these before. So I'm really excited to dive into this. It's got some sci-fi elements to it. It's kind of like a X-Files almost type game, dude. Dude, can't trust Mothmen. They're shifty. They are shifty, dude.
Victory,
It's true.
Screech!
Dude, yeah, man. Graybush gave out the 5 community subs. Thank you so much, man. Dude, Plant Zombie, Eastex, trying to be best. Doe Jones, 24, and Pultzo. Dude, big shout out to Graybush, man. Thank you so much. Dude, I really appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna give you a big old kiss on the mouth there. Big old kiss on the mouth, dude. All right, everybody go check out my man Graybush. He's a fantastic friend of mine in the real world. Currently playing Resident Evil 7. I'm not sure what his schedule is currently, but in real life, yeah, IRL. So it's random. He's got a random schedule, but he's always fun to watch. He's a good dude. He's on a fitness journey with me to become the biggest and the best, dude. He's looking cut. Any ladies watching the stream, go, hey, Graybush. He's single, ladies. Single and ready to mingle, you know what I'm saying? Do a lot of gym time, so I randomly stream, trying to get in a weekly. I am single and ready to mingle. Yeah. Well, you got better ladies, better get in quick. He's got dates lined up every night, so he's he's busy. He's a busy boy. Busy boy Graybush. Busy bush Gray. That sounds terrible. This game, Mothman 1966, is set amongst the strange occurrences of the Leonid meteor shower of 1966. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're all gonna enjoy this together. Not sure how far into this. I'm not sure how long of a game this is. Again, this comes out tomorrow. I'm really excited that I get to play this a day early, even a day early. You know, a week early, a day early, even a minute early. I'm stoked to play games before they come out. So thank you guys very much for jumping in, hanging out. I really appreciate all of you. Again, Graybush, thank you so much for the subs, dude. Bermuda, what's up, man? Gray Crow, sorry, I saw it, but I totally passed it up. Work in the medical field, book appointments for patients, but boy, is it a lot more complex than that. I believe it, man. Medical field is tough, dude. I see those guys out there. I see those guys and gals, you know? Ooh, yeah, thanks, Graybush. Dude, good old Graybush is the man, dude. Go check him out. Give him a follow. Give him a like, dude. Go chat him up. Thank you, dude. Thanks for meeting the goal, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and I can't thank you enough, man. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start this game. I think it's full controller support, so you know me. I love me the controller. We're gonna give that a shot here. Let's see here. We might do mouse and keyboard though. Oh, there we go. New game, brand new game, baby. Ooh, the prologue with Holt. Let's see, let's move that mouse out of there. 3 red and 5 black in the discard pile. Of the 6 cards face up on the counter, 2 are red and 4 are black. So 5 red in all, and 9 black. You have no more moves, so you have to bet now. Ooh, what should I do? Black card or red card? I wasn't paying 100% attention. I gotta be honest. 3, 2, 1, go. Go black card. Reds. Let's go black card. A large majority of the face-up cards are black. And you know that betting against the streak is usually dangerous. Even though you've already chosen, you decide to stay away from the counter. You can't bear losing again. Black. Good thing we chose black. You think of your grandma, Elsie, trying to win at solitaire for over 60 years. You take a deep breath and keep sweeping. Elsie's been paralyzed from the waist down since she was 21. Your mom was only 2 months old. The winter Elsie taught you to play solitaire, your parents and sister had been dead for almost a year, and you'd already begun to forget their faces. Although you cook for her, do her laundry, bathe, and even dress her, it still feels like she's the one taking care of you. You close your eyes and almost feel Elsie stroking your hair. You're 11 years old again, kneeling next to her bed, crying your heart out. Suddenly, the bell rings and you feel an invisible force trying to drag you into the present. Look through the window or keep your eyes closed. I feel like we should see what's going on out there, right? Check out what's happening. Let's we heard the bell. Let's see what's going on. Those fucking kids. The first brat is followed by 2 more. They step on the hose and activate the bell for a second and third time. You don't know what comes over you, but you yell some things at them that you're too ashamed to remember. You justify yourself thinking that they might be the ones who got into your garbage that night. And stole some parts of the replica machine gun you're building. You won't let anyone mess with your project. The Winant's steam machine gun is the jewel of your collection. The kids yell at you, "Old freak!" and laugh, sheltered by the distance. Deep down, you know that it can't be them. How would they know which parts of the machine gun were worth stealing? Anyway, that guard dog's being brought over in a few days and you'll be able to stop worrying. If not blue, what color should the ocean be? I think a pale pink would be sick. Actually, yeah, that'd be really cool. If you had like a pale pink ocean and like a... What if you had like a blue beach? That'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be cool. I'm gonna check the hose real quick. Make sure they didn't screw it up. You think about what someone told you at the bar about replacing the hose with a thicker one so that it could only be activated by the weight of a car. It's actually a really good idea. And what happens if the kids jump with their bikes and land on top of the hose with one of the wheels, you asked. Kids are always going to find some way to bust your balls, they replied. Yo, pale pink ocean and like a cool green sky. Yeah, switch all the colors, man. Cool green sky. Oh, that'd be beautiful, actually. With blue sandy beaches. Dude, that's the world I want to live in. All right, we'll go back inside. You try to calm down. You look at the shelves and think of the solitaire your grandma taught you. Your grandma always said that everyone has their place in the world, and that people keep dancing around it without ever reaching it. To win this solitaire, you have to stop dancing. You know that the chances of winning are incredibly low. Almost zero. You can't bring yourself to turn over the next card and decide to start sorting the shelves. You can't bring yourself to turn over the next card and decide to start sorting the shelves instead. Wow, tripping over my words here. Doing simple jobs builds up your self-confidence and provides you some illusion of control. Let's grab something from the upper shelf. We'll grab a bottle. Place it. The box. Place something from the upper shelf. Another box. Ooh. In the middle shelf. A can. I don't know what this does. A box. Maybe I'm supposed to line them all up. Ooh, actually, yeah, maybe. That's gotta be it. Okay. Replace something from the upper shelf. Let's replace the lower. The can. Let's put all the cans on the bottom. Actually, there's like a color off to the side. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. They all look like they have a similar thing. Going AFK, have fun, dudes. Dude, thanks for jumping in, man. I really appreciate you. Love you, buddy. We'll see you Saturday too. The box. Replace something from the middle shelf with the bottle. Let me just line them all up. Empty spot. What's that? Good. One type of product on each shelf. Cool. We did it. Oh, who is this? Uh-oh. The men in black. You scratch your head. This time, sorting the shelves doesn't help. You feel the same urgency as before, and you can't think of anything else. Is the card going to be black? You need it to be black. Suddenly, the air seems heavy, and you find it a bit difficult to breathe. Huh? 3 men in black are staring at you. Through the window, you see a black Cadillac by the pump. Yes? You wished you'd ask them how they got into the station without you hearing the door open, or how they left the car there without the bell ringing. But that trembling yes wasn't the only thing that you managed to utter. The moose. The moose? After a few seconds of not receiving any response, you decide to break the silence. What's up with the moose? You bought a woman a whiskey. You don't know if it's the right move, but you try to relax and be more friendly. Do you know of a more effective way to socialize? You told her the dream about your grandma. A chill runs through your body. It's been a few weeks since that night, and even though you had a good time with Martha and have no regrets, something about the way these men in black ask their questions make you uneasy. What do you want to know? Granny in the forest. One of the men farther back lets out a creaking noise. You look at him, believing he's laughing, but the man in black's expression doesn't change. Tell him about your dream. My grandma has been bedridden for over 60 years, but in the dream I saw her running through the woods. Start from the beginning, and don't omit any details. You don't know if it's the way they look at you or because of the certain authority in their voice, but you tell them everything about the dream. 5 or 6 weeks ago, you woke up in the middle of the night, certain that something had happened to your grandma. You ran up to her room and Elsie wasn't in bed. The window was wide open. You ran to it and saw someone walking through the trees. It was her, and she was holding a rifle of the kind your ancestors would have carried in the Civil War. You tried to call out to her. Your grandma started running and shot 2 or 3 times in the blackness of the forest. You were about to go down to find her when a winged figure with glowing red eyes appeared in front of the window and screamed. You stumbled backwards. And after hitting your head on the bedpost, you lost consciousness. You woke up in your bed and remembered the dream almost instantly. You went up the stairs, 2 at a time, and opened the door to her room. Your grandmother slept peacefully on the bedside table. On the bedside table was a glass of milk you bring her every night and the deck of cards she uses to play solitaire. During the days that followed, you tried to convince yourself that it had all been a dream, even though you couldn't explain where the little stitches at the base of your skull had come from. Ooh. Plot thickens. After a few seconds, one of the men in black speaks again. The spots on her legs predate her birth, Holt. What? What is he talking about? Is he referring to the dozens of moles on your grandma's legs? And what do they mean by saying those spots predate her birth? Elsie always makes the same joke when you sponge her calves. Be thankful that you have to clean my legs and not my grandfather's. According to what she told you, her granddad had been shot dead by an experimental weapon early in the Civil War when his legs were ripped to shreds. The Winans steam gun, son, a machine gun that doesn't appear in any book. You think about the replica you are putting together in the workshop, and you wonder if it was the men in black who had stolen those pieces. You're not telling anyone else about this visit, Holt. You start to complain when one of the men in black picks up a card from the counter. The top card of the deck. The crunch horrifies you. The teeth of the man in black seem to tear more than simply paper. Ta-da! Oh no. Desperate, you throw yourself under the counter and look for the card. Your heart is pounding. You look out the window and you don't see the Cadillac. You walk to where the car was parked a few moments ago. You step on the hose, and the bell rings. What the fuck? Jack of diamonds. Motherfucker, it's red. You think about the edge of the men in black tore off. And you remember the noise he made when he chewed it. Was it a threat? A warning? You wonder if you should tell your grandma everything that happened or just keep your mouth shut. And keep playing solitaire with a marked card. Oh, Horror Acolyte, my man. Horror Acolyte rating with a party of 5, dude. And the Batman, dude. Resubscribing, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're going to pause here real quick on the story. We're going to give my man, Horror Acolyte. You, what's up, buddy boy? Horror Acolyte, a shout out, dude. Good to see you, man. Playing Roombo First Blood, dude. How was Roombo, man? Did you enjoy it? Welcome, Raiders, too. Really appreciate you guys jumping in. Oh man, we're just playing this this Mothmen's 1966 game, dude. Comes out tomorrow. Pretty sweet. Short game. Very nice. Very nice. Tell me a little bit about little bit about it, bro. Also gonna shout out my main man, Batman, dude. The Batman 208. Looks like he's playing some Apex Legends. He likes to play Apex Legends. He is a new streamer. He's trying to reach affiliate. So if everybody could go over to the Batman's page, give him a follow, give him your support. I know he'd really appreciate that. He is also a friend IRL in real life. So I really love the guy. He's great. Yeah, so go over there. He plays some Apex Legends. He also plays some Elden Ring. Actually, those are the only 2 games I've seen him play so far. But I know he's gonna get in there and keep at it. Ominous Cat. It's a stealth action game. You try to kill burglars as a Roomba machine. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome. Dude, Roomba First Blood. Very nice, dude. That's fantastic. Sounds like a really fun game. Yeah, welcome everybody. Really appreciate it. We just got through the first character. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you played some Warcraft as well. He's finding his groove, ladies and gentlemen. So give him your support. He's fantastic. Thank you again for the resubscribe, man. I really appreciate you, dude. Horror, thank you so much for the raid, bud. Always appreciate you, man. Good to see you in here. I'm gonna keep this party rolling. So far, so good. We're getting into some serious stories here. Lee, what's wrong? We just heard about Holt, so we got Holt's backstory on this. Gotcha, brother. Thank you, guys. I'll keep chatting with you, too, if you guys want. I'm just going to be reading off this game, you know. So far, it's so good. Mothman 1966. It actually comes out tomorrow. Lurking and sweating, man. So good, dude. Get that workout in, dude. I actually have to work out after this, too. I'm drinking some caffeine right now to keep me awake, so... this game's by LCB Game Studio, also Chorus Worldwide Games. Go give them both a check out. Give them a follow. I found them both on the Twitters. Cool companies. Chorus Worldwide has published a bunch of other cool games that I want to check out here in the future as well. But yeah, it's this is a pixel pulp game. We're just getting into it, man. Bro, I did my first Peloton ride today, and the sweat was crazy. There was a puddle on the floor below the bike. Dang, dude. Some serious action. That's awesome that you went and picked up those shoes, man. I know you were talking about that the other day. How'd that exercise, how'd that workout feel on your knees? And how'd it feel sitting down and doing that the whole time? Those are the two biggest concerns on my mind. But that's awesome, man. How far did you ride? Yeah, that is pretty intense, man. 0 knee pain. My allergies are kicking in too. That's fantastic, man. Dude, I'm really happy for you, man. That's good. I'm glad your knees are doing better too, and I'm glad that exercise didn't cause you any more knee pain too. And they ask that you stand during the ride at certain times. Oh, okay. Like they tell you to stand up and whatnot. Dude, very nice, man. How was that too? I usually do like the full sit down bike when I'm like at the gym and stuff. So I've always wanted to try a Peloton though. It auto adjusts a resistance too. Oh, very nice, dude. Oh, dude, first time chatter. Whoa, new game hype, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Jordan 650. What's up, man? Thank you very much for jumping in here, man. I appreciate ya. Yeah, this is a new game, Mothmen 1966. It actually comes out tomorrow on PC and consoles. So far, so good. We just listened to the story behind Holt. We're on, I believe it's Lee now. If you have bike shoes, you can come over and ride anytime. I don't have bike shoes, but I definitely want to try it out. Maybe I'll get some. You can wear my shoes. Yeah, I got these tiny feet, dude. 9.5 to 10s. Actually, it's 10 inches from heel to toe. So, yeah, I don't know if those would fit. That's awesome, though, man. Yeah, Jordan 650. Welcome. Did you come over on that raid, dude? So I really appreciate it. Thanks for hopping in. This game's a little out of my style, but I'm really liking it so far. It's awesome. It's very story driven. It's an adventure indie game. Yeah, we're gonna get back into this story mode and see what's going on with these guys. Victoria, I told you it's nothing. That damn pause again. There's something she's not saying. The Mustang purrs. You shake your head, feeling sad inside. The sound of an engine hides no secrets. Victoria. Lee, you're right. All right, I was right. It was Lee. You bite your lip and sigh. Why is everything so damn hard? I know, right? Victoria settles into her seat. Let's start over, okay? Where are we going? Let's answer the question. Yeah, I don't wanna, not tell her. It's a surprise. Please. No, Vic, have some patience. You'll never forget this night. Victoria giggles, and you think this is the best gift in the world. For a moment, you forget all the previous discussions, your obsessions. A giggle, a friendly gesture. Making someone feel good ain't rocket science. Stacy's mom's got it going on. It's true, dude. You look at the clock and can't believe your eyes. You left your house on time, but you're pretty late. How could you step on the gas? Lee? Lee! You scratch the side of your head. Wow, you really hate being told how to drive. Lee? Why doesn't she just tell you to slow down? You take your foot off the gas. Thanks. You're trying your best. You really think Victoria could be the one. The one. Your dad once said the perfect woman doesn't exist. Couples form when people get tired of looking and just give up. Do you remember your mother's rants? All those women's names she rattled off as if they were part of an endless grocery list. It's a hard word to say. You learn to be a man without losing the boy in ya. Yeah, dude. You won't end up like him. Anything but that. You try to smile and force yourself to be more cheerful. You want a clue? Yes! Victoria looks into your eyes and you feel a warmth in your face that takes you by surprise. You felt the same thing the first time you saw her in college. You keep looking at her for a few seconds that seem like forever. What? Do I have a booger? Where? You can't help but laughing out loud and have a hard time containing the urge to kiss her. Careful, bro, you're driving. That's a song lyric for your question. You learn to be a man without losing the boy in you. Is this a band that I would know? I'm gonna think on that one. Give me a clue. Give her a clue about the origin. Give her a clue about the date. Let's give her a clue about the date. Let's let her know. It happened 100 years ago. Victoria answers almost immediately. After all, you're both majoring in history. The end of the Civil War. No, not in 1865. I mean exactly 100 years ago, Vic. Gym class heroes. I don't know. Oh, that's dude. Do I need to guess the song? I don't know gym class hero song names. Didn't they cover Supertramp too? I think I saw Gym Class Heroes maybe at like Mayhem Fest or one of those like Warp Tour or something like that. Is that right? Do you know what I'm talking about? Gym Class Heroes and I think Katy Perry was on that tour as well. Maybe it's not a super well-known song. I wouldn't know it then. Sorry, bro. I'm failing you. I don't know Gym Class Heroes Super 06 at Warp Tour. I think that is when I saw him too, honestly. We were at the same show, bro. We didn't even know each other. Yeah, I think it was Gym Class Heroes and Katy Perry was headlining like the other stage too. She was in Cupid's Chokehold music. Yeah, because the main guy, I think, and Katy Perry started dating after Warp Tour or right before it, something like that. I can't remember. We were meant to be homies. Yeah, dude. I think I also think Motorhead played that year. Was it Travis McCoy? Is that the main guy? I'm not sure. I'm like, if I stop thinking about it, I'm terrible with names of things. Rise Against was there. I would have remembered. I think what's his name? Was Battlecross? Got my pick with him. I think Battlecross might have been there too. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the 2006 Warped Tour lineup. Never thought I'd say that. That's awesome though, dude. That's rad that you were there too. My buddy Ben was with me, but I really don't remember like too much of the show. That was a fun, dude. Warped Tour was always a fun time though, man. I really enjoyed that. Maybe 05? Yeah, I don't know. I know I went to one of them. I think it was 06. It might have been even later than that. It might have been 07 too. I think I met my buddy Ben in my senior year, which was 07. So let me think then. You're running out of time. There was a cholera outbreak in 1866, right? Cold. And how twisted do you think I am to set up a date themed around a cholera outbreak from a century ago? We met in 09. Yay, sounds about right. Give her a clue about the origin. It comes from far away. Victoria makes a gesture for you to complete the sentence. You just shrug. It comes from far away? I mean, that could be anything. Guess then. The circus? Freezing cold. One would be a source of superstition, but we're talking thousands. A source of superstition? A black cat? Do you have a picture of us when we met? Is that when Black Tide was playing? I feel like I saw Black Tide on Warped Tour as well. I think we both went to Escape the Fate with Black Tide. Yeah, yeah, dude. Was that '09? Dude, that was a long time ago, man. Holy cow. Holy cow. Warp Tour, man. Yeah, look up when Katy Perry played Warp Tour. I think it was '06. Dude, more than a decade, bro. It's true. We've been friends for a long time, man. I really appreciate your friendship, bro. Thanks for being my friend, man. Victoria looks at you expectantly, desperate to be right. No, Vic, just give me a minute. You won't guess it unless you reach out to open the glove box and Victoria grabs your wrist. Better leave it to me. Victoria opens the glove box and examines its contents. Katy Perry was '08? Oh, okay. Alright, I knew it was later than '05. That's crazy, man. I thought it was earlier than that, but... A folder, a box, a flashlight? What are you looking for exactly? Tell her to look under the flashlight. A book. 1966 Shelby Mustang. The car handbook? No, not that. What else? Look in the box. Let's see what you've been hiding. You think about saying something, but you instantly regret it and keep your mouth shut. Spare change, a lighter, a pack of cigarettes. Nothing to worry about, I reckon. Keep looking, please. Look in the folder. That's what Google said? You know, I believe ya. For sure, man. Victoria opens the folder and examines the documents. Some papers, insurance details. Do you want me to read some of this? You shake your head. Better see if there's something more. Already got everything out. 1 second. There's this too. That's crazy, man. 2008, Katy Perry. Victoria stretches out her hand and you finally grab the map you wanted. It was folded against the bottom of the glove box. You start talking and Victoria interrupts you. Hold that thought while I put everything back. You put the map on the dashboard while Victoria puts away the folder, the box, the flashlight. Vic, you know I like it tidy in there. Very funny. Vic flicks through the book she found. Red Badge of Courage? Haven't you read this book 1,000 times already? You know she's testing you. Vic knows exactly why you carry it everywhere. The novel that portrays the era you're obsessed with like no other. What the hell is this? Suddenly you remember you're using the pencil sketch that Victoria drew of you in one of your classes as a bookmark. A sketch she begged you with tears in her eyes to destroy and you swore you already had. Vic, I'm sorry. I swear. Watch out! You swerve to avoid a shape in the road. Victoria looks back. Lee? We almost ran that thing over. Put your hand on Vic's shoulder, trying to reassure her. Victoria points ahead. Just keep your eyes on the road, please. She's doing it again, telling you how to drive. At least this time she came right out with it instead of saying, Lee, disapprovingly. You try to control yourself, but it's hard. It's not just this last thing, but the buildup of all the small gestures. You take the map and throw it on her lap. Victoria raises her arms in disbelief. The Leonids, Victoria. We're going to have dinner watching the Leonids. Victoria says nothing. Forgive me for trying to arrange the perfect date. You try to keep silent, but you can't hold it in. A meteor shower. A phenomenon associated with the passage of the Tempel-Tuttle comet every 33 years. Victoria keeps staring ahead. In 1866, there was one of the most spectacular meteor showers ever recorded. I saw some lithographs in the library. Victoria doesn't even move. Everyone makes a wish on a shooting star. Imagine how many wishes you can make with thousands of stars shooting through the sky. Victoria settles in her seat. You know what, Lee? Shut up! You've never heard that tone before from her. Just keep quiet until we reach... She pauses as she examines the map you threw on her lap. Holt Station? You feel your heart pounding. Your hands are shaking. That's what she wants? For you to keep quiet? For you not to say a goddamn word? Your hands grip the wheel tight, all the preparations you made for tonight. Your friend Freddy had worked out the ideal place to see them in all their splendor away from the city lights. And when you noticed Holt Station was inside the area, you didn't hesitate. But now Vic had ruined it. I don't know, man. Whoa, what is that? What the fuck? Something hits the Mustang antenna. What the hell is that? Stop, please, stop! Dude, stop the car. You slam on the brakes. Instinctively, you put a hand in front of Victoria to keep her from hitting the windshield. You get out of the car and find a dead bat in front of the headlights. The animal had hit the antenna and somehow got entangled. You can't believe it. What are the odds of something like this happening? Don't bats have some advanced echolocation system like a submarine sonar? What starts as a simple grunt in your throat emerges as a helpless scream. Oh, fuck! This is what I get for trying to do something different? We should have gone to the movies. Lee, Vic's whispering. It doesn't take long to see why. Over there. The coyote is watching you from where the dark of the forest meets the light of the moon. Vic, we got this. It's not interested in us. You point to the dead bat. They're scavengers. You hear a growl that quickly multiplies. Uh-oh. Suddenly, you're surrounded. The Mothman is watching. Thanks for watching, my man. It's not the first time you've faced coyotes in the woods, but you aren't taking any chances. When I say run to the car as fast as you can. You try to recall all the advice you've heard for situations like these. Make lots of noise, wave your arms around. One of the coyotes in front of you approaches. Yell and gesture. Yell at one of the coyotes on this side of the car. Yeah. Sure. Oh, he backs up. Uh-oh. Another coyote advances. You look into its watery, bloodshot eyes. Let's yell at him. Let's keep yelling on him. Get back. Uh-oh. Run to the car. Now. Uh-oh. The coyote closest to you leaps forward with a savage bite. Oh, dude, Sprainard, you're back. Encouraged by your screams, the rest of the coyotes soon join the feast. Oh, man. Let's retry that. Yell and gesture. Yell at the coyote. And he jumps forward. Run to the car. Now. Oh, I'm still dead. Dang, I'm not doing so good here. Let's yell again. On this side? You're right. Back. Get back. Oh, they keep... I yell at one on the other side of the car? What am I supposed to do? Thank God, Sprainer, I was scared. What should I do, guys? This side of the car, yell to your left. Fear not, horror. Good to have you guys in here. Sprainer, thanks for jumping back in. How was your night going? How was dinner? What'd you have? Oh, man. I'll protect. Dude, I'm not doing very good at this. I feel like I need to yell at it. Get back. Oh, man. Tucanos. Oh, baby. I love Tucanos. Sweating meat. They all just keep coming back up. Stay back. Uh-oh. Shit. 3 coyotes advance at once. Yelling or waving your arms won't be enough this time. Bang on the hood. There you go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Trick seems to work, and all coyotes back down. No coyote advanced this time. It's your chance to go on the offensive. Dude, should I throw a stone or run to the car? Why are you so bad at games? Oh man, I don't know. I'm doing pretty terrible though. Should I throw a stone or should I run to the car? What should I do? What do you guys think? I'll let you guys decide, because I think you're supposed to yell at whichever is closest. Yeah, dude. Dude, sweating meat though. Tucano's is so great. For those of you who don't know, Tucano's is a Brazilian style restaurant. They bring you out a bunch of different meats on little like roasting spicks. And they just cut off slices of delicious meat to you. Nobody's gonna say anything, so I'm just gonna do throw stone. Or should I run to the car? I'll throw stone. Crouch down and find your stones. You pick them up. Let's throw it in the center. Get out of here, guy. Stone flies to the right of the middle coyote, making the one closest to it also retreat. Throw another stone. Right. Get out of here, dude. Run to the car, quick! Now! Oh, what? What? I thought it was good. Encouraged by your screams, the rest of the coyotes soon join the feast. Alright, we'll go through this again. Alright. Yell at the one on the right. Yell at the one on the left. Okay. Yell at the one on the right again. Get back. Uh-oh. Let's bang on the hood. Don't yell. If I don't yell, then they all feast on my bones. So, coyotes back down. Alright, throw stone. One in the center. Get him out of here. Throw stone at the one on the right. Scat for him. Sweet bop it, coyote baby. Shed a little paper. Wow. Coyote retreats into the dark of the forest. She la little dip down, down in the down, down little dip up, dab it bop, shable boop, wet a boop, beep, 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 boop, boop, boop. Run to the car. All right. Now. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I didn't get eaten that time. You get to the car, close the doors, and Victoria starts laughing. Although you know the reaction is more adrenaline than anything else, you start laughing too and then kiss her. Aw, such a tender moment. The scatting did the trick, dude, you're right. Tweedly-lee-lee-lee-lee-doo. You start up the car and the V8 roars into life. You resume the trip. After a few wordless minutes, you suddenly remember something. Holt. Vic. We're going to Holt's gas station. Victoria starts whistling. The doubts, the fears, everything seems a bit ridiculous now. You think about the plans you made for tonight and smile. You really like to hear her whistle. Yeah, I'd rather hear her scat too. Chapter 2, Victoria. Okay. Lee turns off the car and looks you in the eye. In one eye. He smiles, and that smile seriously pisses you off. What are the plans? What are you talking about? What are the plans? What do you get into? Kelly. Oh my. Oh, for them? They're going to check out a meteor shower. They're driving right now. They just made it to Holt's gas station. Before you can open your mouth, Lee taps you on the leg. Wait here, Vic. I swear you won't believe it. You bite your lip and take a deep breath. You see him greet someone. Holt? Lee had written Holt Station on the map he'd thrown on your lap 20 minutes ago. Oh, in reference to the dialogue. Yeah, yeah, what's up, Batman? So we got Holt's story. Holt was hanging out in his station. A couple of black clothed men. They were in black suits. Arrived in a black Cadillac. And then they were kind of hanging out. They were asking Holt about his dream that he had. And then they bit the card that he was playing solitaire with and took off. And then what happened? Then we joined up with Lee and Vic, and Lee was driving a car, almost hit something. A bat hit the windshield or hit the antenna, all that stuff. The Batman 208 hit the windshield. All right. 20 minutes ago. He'd written it by hand, and it might as well have said Hort Station or Halt Station. Hell Station, even. Thank you very much for the backstory. You're very welcome. Lee's handwriting has always been intriguing to you. You remember that time you mentioned it to him, and he responded with a disproportionate anger. A nonsensical rant which involved several philosophers of language. And all because you told him his handwriting was dreadful. But you now know where those reactions come from. That night you two got drunk by the lake. Lee told you that his father would have wanted to be born ugly. After the initial surprise, you couldn't stifle a belly laugh, and Lee looked down. For a few minutes, he didn't want to tell you anything else. You finally convinced him to continue. I always got what I wanted just by smiling. Ugly people have to develop their muscles. Unfortunately, those other muscles are the ones that last. You couldn't believe those words had come out of the mouth of a flesh and blood human being. Maybe some poorly written character from a cheap romantic novel, but Lee's father? You pictured Lee that night throwing pebbles from the shore while telling you everything about his father's teachings. All that frustration. Was that the night you got pregnant? Whoa. Plot twist. You'd both been drinking. Suddenly you found it difficult to breathe. The interior of the car feels like it's getting smaller and smaller. Uh-oh. Whoa, I've never had to develop my muscles. Dude, you've never had to develop them because you're just jacked, bro, all the time. External and internal muscles. Poor Acolyte is rocking them both. You need some air. Say hi. Holt, right? Holt seems startled. Hello. This is Victoria, my girlfriend. Be right back, Vic. You see them walk away with a box they took out of the trunk. And from the effort Holt's putting in, it seems heavy. What's inside the box? What's in the box? You're not stupid. You know that Lee has some business on the side beyond his work as an intern at the university. You heard some rumors and you have your suspicions. However, you never did too much digging. You preferred to keep it a mystery, something to make Lee a little more interesting. You light a cigarette. Would Lee be a good father? Oh, him again. What's up, dude? Him again. Welcome. SBB. I am SBB in secret. Welcome, him again. How are you doing? How's your night going? It was really fun playing some games with you yesterday. Playing some Among Us. And the question that you still haven't had the courage to ask, would you be a good mother? We're playing some Mothmen 1966. Yeah, I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to give you a shout out. Shout out my dude. Oh, him again. Playing some Knockout City. Very nice. Dude, Knockout City. That's the dodgeball style game, is that correct? I've actually been looking at that for a while now. I've never played it myself. Well, what do you think of that? Do you enjoy it? Small moths approach the light to get electrocuted. Is that love, Victoria? You laugh and shake your head from side to side. You think of all the manuscripts you've torn up. You've tried poetry, drawing. History seemed like an obvious choice. You don't need any talent to be a historian. I'm doing good, and yeah, it was fun as always. Nice playing with people who stream for a change. It was a good time, dude. Definitely a good time, man. I'm not very good at Among Us. I've only played a couple times, so especially me being the what's it called? The Not the crewmate, the culprit. I forget what it's called. The imposter. There you go. Me being the imposter, I'd never been the imposter before, so I had no idea what to do. I was trying, but it was a lot of fun. I had a really good time. Yeah, and it was cool to see like the other streamers on there too. So, yeah, really fun. What's your schedule like? Um, and yeah, how do you like Knockout City, dude? Sassy, dude. Yeah, man, dude, that was getting thrown around a lot too. I had no idea what that was yesterday, but I soon figured it out. Horror, do you play Among Us as well? You don't need any talent to be a historian. There was a lot of things said in that game that dude, I was like, I don't know what's going on. I did. Yeah, I jumped into it late. Oh, who's that? Hello? The man talks to himself while holding something in his hand. Lou. Have you seen any winged creatures flying over the area yet? For a moment, you think he's asking some kind of tricky question and you remain silent. However, something about him tells you that he's genuinely asking. You look at the man bathed in the shine of the streetlight and the scene fascinates you. Surreal. Some of your old friends would have said, the ones that organized poetry nights and read La Trula, how do you say that word? L'Outremont? L'Outremont? I don't know how to say that. L'Outremont? Excuse me. You are... Oh yes, sorry, Hill. Lou Hill. Writer. Victoria Greenberry. Ooh, another berry! Another berry! History student. Winged creatures, Mr. Hill? Lou, please. Can I call you Victoria? You nod. I'm looking into about a dozen reports, Victoria. Numerous witnesses claim to have seen human-sized winged creatures flying over the area. Angels? Lou smiles, but the smile doesn't last long on his face. Look here, at the top of the trees. It won't take you long to find one. You aim at the area Lou just told you. Everything's blurry, so you decide to adjust the binoculars. I don't know what a dipter is. Oh. Is that doing better? Can't focus, try adjusting the diopter first. Okay. It's adjusted to compensate for some issues with my left eye. Try to adjust it to see the same with both eyes, then focus. Move the diopter to the left and notice the change in your left eye. Oh, let's move it right. Right again. Okay. Ooh, what the? What the? A little bit of puzzle elements to it too. It was just a second, but you think you saw something up there. Was it suggestion? I don't think they're angels, Victoria, but before I tell you my theory, I need your help. Could you draw in this notebook what you just saw? Yeah, sure. At any other time, you'd have refused with some witty comment. But there's something about Lou Hill that invites you to play along. You wonder if the fact that he presented himself as a writer had something to do with it. Let's draw the body. Human chest with huge wings. Draw the head. Alien-like head? Weird, thin insect-like legs. That? Sure. Before giving it back, you write some notes further describing what you saw. Draw me like one of your French bats. Awesome. Lou hadn't asked for them, but somehow they make you feel less anxious. You never felt confident about your work. Nailed it. Yeah. I know, right? That was pretty good. Lou looks at the notebook for a few seconds that feel too long. You think about that time you showed your sketches to your art teacher and how embarrassed you were at the front of the class. Do a marker on that. I'm gonna save that one. Motherfucker. What? Sorry, I was talking to myself. Can't help but blush. Victoria. For once, you're glad to hear Lee's voice. All good? Although he seems to be talking to you, Lee keeps staring at Lou. Lou Hill, writer. Lou holds out his hand. Lee Miller, historian. Lee walks over and puts his arms around you, his back to Lou. Dude, alpha move. You know he must have been annoyed that Lou introduced himself as a writer. Although it's hard for you to admit it, you'd like to be hugged. You feel safe. You think you would also feel safe in your grandmother's arms, or in the arms of any of the other strong women in your family. But the heat of Lee's body, the hardness of his muscles. Ooh, baby. You remember all those biologicist arguments you hate so much and you can't help but smile. It's like you're cheating when nobody's looking. Come on, Vic. Let's see the surprise. Close your eyes. Sure. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and let Lee guide you. Now open them up. Open them up. What do you see? What do you see? You see a table with the stuff on it and a bunch of mood. So what do you think? A romantic dinner for two under the same meteor shower that amazed our ancestors. You instinctively put your hand to your belly, and when you realize it, you quickly put it in your pocket. You look at the dog tied to the post. The dog growls in the dark.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Pickle Rick, dude! In the arms of an angel. Altered, what's up, man? This is a perfect story time for you. How you doing, buddy boy? What's he growling at, baby? You baby? Still here with you? I was just cooking. Dude, hydrate. Thank you very much. Dude, thanks for the hydrate. Also, thank you, too. Thanks for the sound alert, man. I definitely needed that. Sprainer, say hi to Altered. Altered, say what's up. Altered, good to have you in here, man. Altered does story times on the weekends. I don't know if you finished it, but was currently reading last time I saw him. So last time I saw him was reading World War Z. Did you end up finishing that book? Also gaming with some lovely people and trying me best. Trying me best. Good to see you in here. I love all the dance emojis you drop in. I don't think you've ever really said anything, but dance emojis. Not finished yet. We're at the turning the tide portion of the book. Very nice, dude. Well, I am very stoked. You can pitch your channel in here. I'm always down to support my friends. Friday and Saturdays, I believe you do story time. Is that correct? I feel like I always forget it. That's my thing. No talk, just emotes, dude. It's all good. It's all good, baby. Throw in all the emotes. 7p to 10p PST, baby. Yeah, dude, we're on the tame the same time zone. Good to have you in here, man. I'm actually gonna take a really quick break. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna run and use the bathroom real quick. Yeah, drop in all the dance emotes. Get that hype train rolling. And then we'll start chapter 3 on here. All right, give me just 1 second. Oh man, my gosh. Look at all this hype we got going on. Holy cow. That's awesome. Dude, what's up guys? How you guys liking this game so far? Pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Who's got a good joke? Mama needs a laugh. Let's see here. Good joke, good joke, good joke. Hmm. Roll out. I know a couple, but I'm like mixing the punchline with other stuff. Also, Batman, you just sent me a picture, or I just received your picture at 9:02 a while ago. Dude, this, yeah, dude, I'm looking at young Batman right now. No beard, dude, looking cute, bud. That's awesome, man. Mama needs a laugh. Who's got a good joke? Was it balls? Nah, punchline's not balls. I hear a lot of jokes, but I don't really remember them. That's the problem. Unexpected piece of advice. You that Mama needs a laugh. She needs some jokes. Who's got some jokes? Hey, we got jokes in here. Mmm. Yeah. Um. Three nuns die. I'm probably gonna butcher this. Three nuns die and go to heaven. Okay. They all walk up to the pearly gates, and Saint Peter goes, "Okay, all right, you're all nuns, but I know you've lived a good life, but I have to ask you a question before I let you into heaven." Okay, so he goes to the first nun. He goes, what's the first book in the Bible? And the first nun goes, "Oh, it's Genesis." And he goes, "Yeah, good job. Come on in." He goes to the second nun and he goes, "Okay. Uh, what type of fruit did Eve eat in the Garden of Eden?" And the second nun goes, "Oh, it was an apple." And he goes, "Oh yeah, good job. Go in." He goes to the last nun and he goes, "Okay, what did Eve first say when she saw Adam in the Garden of Eden?" And the nun goes, "Oh, that's a hard one." And St. Peter goes, "Yep, come on in." There's your joke. All right, with that, let's get this thing rolling. You've known Lou Hill for a few months now. That's for you, whore. Thanks, Elder Andrew. You're very welcome. The first time you talked to him was at the Moose. Lou was looking for information about some unusual lights in the sky. Nobody would talk to him. Before going to the restroom, you went over to his table and suggested he buys people a drink first. When you got back, Lou was already talking to Rick and Stella, their tongues sufficiently loosened. Lou raised his glass in your direction and smiled. Making your religious heritage so proud. I heard that the other day from a customer we were actually on a job with. So, funny guy. His name's Joe. He would actually call me and tell me jokes too. Of course, I'm sure they would be thrilled about the HP tattoos as well, dude. Honestly, my my grandma cries anytime she sees me because I have tattoos, which is funny to me. Hey, like, do your thing, live your own life. But come on, man, let me live mine. Although it wasn't you who gave him the nickname, you still feel a little guilty. Since that night, most locals refer to him as Lou Refill Hill. What do you recall about the encounter with these men in black? You smile. What does he mean? It had only been a week. You think about how to answer. You know Lou, he loves asking questions. So you're going to tell him one thing and one thing only. No follow-up questions. Tell him about how one of them bit a card. One of the men in black bit a card and told me not to tell anyone about their visit. Lou listens carefully. He seems to hesitate, and you seize the opportunity to change the subject. Otherwise he'd keep asking you about the encounter all night. Red or black? What? The card. Red. You turn over the card. It's red. Good. It's the solitaire my grandma taught me. No one could ever win it. I know, right? It's very, Hey, J Artist, what's going on, my man? I'm gonna give you a shout out here, buddy. How you doing, dude? We're having kind of a chill night here. We're playing Mothmen 1966. Jay doing art. Jay also plays, I've seen him over there on the Fall Guys and the Fortnite recently as well. I need to tune into one of your art streams, my man. I don't think I've caught one of those in a little bit. I'm behind on the arts. But how was your night going, man? No one could ever win it. Oh. Lou suddenly seems interested. And how do you play it? Explain it. Rules are simple. But winning? There's a reason why it's called the Impossible Solitaire. Let me show you. I feel like I played this before. Like Spider. The object is to move every card from the board to the discard pile. You can move any card whose rank is one higher or one lower than the topmost card on the discard pile. So let's say there's a 5 in the discard pile. You can either place a 4 or a 6 on top of it. And remember that if there's a K on the discard pile, you can place an A. A comes after K, and the opposite is also true. So 28 cards to move seems easy enough, right? Select a card. Oh, dude, can I just pick one? Okay. Turn over a card from the stock. I can select a card still. Oh, this is kind of frustrating. Right? All right. I think I'm stuck though. Turn over a card from the stock. When you're stuck, you can turn over a card from the stock to the discard pile. This is a silly minigame. This is kind of a silly minigame. I wish I could just click on it. But to turn it over, you need to make a bet first. Black or red, which one's it going to be? Lose the bet and you lose the game. Son of a bitch is almost unwinnable. Oh, let's bet red. Dang it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Leave the game. It's tough. At least I don't have to complete that. That'd be rough. That was kind of cool, though. I'm going to have to play that on my downtime. You hear barking from the back of the station. Trent? When they brought him in, they told me his name was Chase. Fuck it. It's Trent for me. You know Trent, right? From the Moose? Tall, prominent belly, a scar parallel to the growth of his beard. You laugh heartily. Blue Hill might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but no one could deny that he was good with descriptions. Oh, man. You think about the book he's given you. Or how's your night going, man? Are you just lurking? Are you playing any other games tonight, too? What about you, Spray Nerd? I know you're in here somewhere. What are you up to the rest of the night? He signed it and everything. Where did he leave it? I call him Trent because he barks like Trent on Open Mic Tuesdays. Got him. Got him, dude. Come on, let's go to the garage and see the machine gun. What's your favorite holiday tradition? Usually around Christmas, I like to watch A Christmas Story. And I know Halloween's not technically a holiday, but I do like to watch horror movies all October. Which reminds me, actually, Horror Acolyte. I was going to get with you and talk to you about horror movies. Finishing up one achievement in Roombo, then back to Book of Adventum. Very nice, dude. How's do you just have one achievement left in Roombo? I'm gonna have to check that out later too. Laying in bed, digesting and snuggling my babes. My babes. You got some kitties, you got some puppies. Just one. It's a quick game. Nice, dude. Very nice, very nice. Back to Victoria. So is this his idea of a special date? Looking at shooting stars while holding your hand? Telling you his plans for the end of the semester? You can't stop thinking about the raw strength of the hug from a minute ago, or how he scared the coyotes away by yelling and throwing stones at them. You think about your friend May, all those dark fantasies she told you about. But holding hands like this, smiling and talking and looking into each other's eyes, feels like giving up, doesn't it? You know you're to blame too. Aren't you playing the perfect girlfriend role? Don't you make eyes at him? Don't you say love whenever you call him? My favorite holiday tradition is watching scary movies at Seema's house, at Seema's time, and making soups and cider in the autumn. Oh, dude, some cider though. I could go for some good cider. It's been fun, but I gotta get some sleep. Y'all have a great night. Dude, Grey Crow, thank you very much for jumping in here, man. I really appreciate you. As always. Go check out my man, Grey Crow. Grey Crow was playing some No Man's Sky. You never told me how you like that game, man. Let me know next time you're streaming too, man. I wanna. Oh, also, and we need to get together and play some games. We got to play Ollie Ollie World and some Fall Guys too. Let's get all of us on the Fall Guys. That'd be really fun. Night, buddy. Thanks for hopping in, man. I really appreciate you, bud. So is this it, Victoria? Is this what you want for the rest of your life? Why don't you make up your mind just for once? You think of May again, of those women she'd claimed to know and who could solve your situation using a coat hanger. Whoa, it's pretty dark. You want to be the first or the last. The dog barks like a maniac and you appreciate the distraction. A mixture of guilt, anguish, and apathy takes over you. And now what? Why is he looking at you like that? Why doesn't he say anything? Has he asked you a question? Oh no. Answer anything. Maybe? Maybe? The doors, Victoria, and you tell me that maybe you're excited? You just smile. Smiling sometimes works. Redme told me they're about to release their first album and it seems they'll be playing in New York. And it does work. Lee keeps talking like nothing happened. Conversation in real life are nothing like those from books. Real life conversations are full of contradictions, twists and turns, repeated ideas. Are we going to see them live again then? You're distracted. Whoa. Even though you try, you gradually stop listening to him. Hesitancy returns, and all those questions. And the fucking dog won't stop barking. What had been a distraction is now driving you crazy. What the hell is wrong with him? Shooting fucking stars. Why don't you make a wish, Victoria? How about going home, covering your head with a pillow, and sleeping for 18 hours straight? You feel like crying and try to calm down. Huh? Whoa. Those eyes. Oh, it's like I knew what they were going to say. That creature you thought you saw in the treetops would lose binoculars. Had it been real? Not just your imagination? Vic. You know what? I'm tired of it already. Exhausted. I've been trying for more than 10 minutes. Can you tell me what's wrong with you? You stay silent. You need to think. But Lee's right. Not fair to either of you. So much noise it's impossible for you to concentrate. You know they're all excuses though. Winged monsters don't exist. It's just your brain desperately trying not to focus on what's important. A sudden scream chills your blood. And silence takes over everything. Oh my god. First time we see him. Close and personal. Chapter 5, Holt. Have you met Lee? Tall guy with the blonde girl? He made 0 graphic copies of some docs I've used to assemble this beauty. Where do you get the docs from? You bite your lower lip. Do all writers ask so many questions? Lee works at the university in the history department. Lou adjusts his glasses. You don't know why, but that gesture irritates you. The Winans doesn't work like a normal machine gun. Normal machine guns use gunpowder to fire projectiles. Do you know what the Winans uses? Centrifugal force. Interesting. Lou repeats the gesture with his glasses. Today, Lee brought me some ketchum grenades. Do you know about ketchum grenades? Lou shakes his head and readjusts his glasses for the 3rd time in less than 5 minutes. You take a deep breath. Tell about ketchum grenades. Although you can't stand Lou Refill Hill's tick, you enjoy talking about your collection of Civil War weapons. Ketchums are similar to footballs in shape. They have to land on their nose to explode. They were highly inefficient. In Port Hudson, for example, the Confederates used sheets to catch them without exploding, and then threw them back at Union soldiers. That's very interesting. Lou is about to say something when you hear a scream that makes your blood run cold. You grab the shotgun without thinking twice. It's coming from the back. Come on. You don't have a good feeling about it. Something's not right. Whoa. Whoa. Trent, no! Although it feels like a dream, somehow you know. The creatures is real. Your dog's suffering is real. And there'll be no waking up from this. Whoa, that is an unexpected turn. Shoot the creature. You aim your gun. Shit! But you don't have a clean shot. Run to Trent. You hear the muffled moans of your dog. And the fury blinds you, You drop the shotgun and grab onto the chain. Son of a bitch is going to strangle Trent. Ask the rest to help you. Come on, hurry! But before they arrive, you feel the pull. And the floor disappears under your feet. Release the chain. Holt! You know you should hit the floor soon. God. Don't move. Listen to Vic, Holt. Her sister's a nurse. No bones seem to be broken. My dog. Victoria and Lee help you to your feet. Lou doesn't take his eyes off the winged creature for a single second. Let it go! He just let go! What? 1 second. I know where your dog is, Holt. Wait a minute. Got something in the car. Let's go. A gift from Freddy. Cool, right? You try to give up, but you feel dizzy and stumble. Victoria gives Lee a disapproving look and helps you keep your balance. Follow me. Thanks. You would have liked to smile at her. After all, Victoria just wants to help. But I can do it by myself. You get your rifle and walk with a rest into the blackness of the forest. We should go in. That direction. No. I think we should go that way. Lee? Now what? The place where Trent fell. I've calculated by projecting the point where the creature dropped it on this map. You've calculated? You've calculated, you say? Weren't you a writer? Lou, don't mind him. Do what you want. Constantly checking the map, Lou leads the group on. We should be close. There. Oh, he found it. Listen to him. Your heart is pounding. Please. Compress his chest. Use both hands, just like that. How curious. Did you know that the cardiopulmonary cardiopulmonary resuscitation procedure was discovered by Dr. Knickerbocker while he was trying to save a dog? Oh, we got through it. Big words. As he speaks, Lou carefully examines the tops of the trees. It was at Johns Hopkins University. Victoria rests her hands on yours and moves her head from side to side. You stop pressing, and a few tears roll down your cheek. The interesting thing is what happened to the dog afterwards. Shut it, Lou. Lou adjusts his glasses. You look at Victoria. You are too afraid your voice would break to say thank you. Why didn't you shoot? Why didn't you try to blow the creature's brains out? Deep down, you know that's just the guilt talking, and that maybe there was nothing you could have done differently to save him. Lee? Have you seen Lee? You stand up and look around. Lee's gone. Oh, no. Chapter 6. Whoa. I know, right? Not Lee. Chapter 6. What's happening to Lee? Thanks, everybody, for sticking around in the chat, for hanging out during this game. I really appreciate all you guys. You walk a little faster to keep your thoughts at bay. What the hell is wrong with her? Why does she even listen to him? Ryder, says the fucker. What a loser. You walk through the woods confident that you will be the one to find Holt's dog. What then, Vic? What weird little face will you make? Uh-oh. Men in black. Hello? You feel like someone is watching you. You're walking through a dense forest area where the darkness is almost total. You walk even faster than before. Finally, you reach a clearing and look at the sky. The meteor shower is gaining intensity. Your heart is in anguish, and you find it hard to breathe. Are you watching the Leonids, Victoria? Are you? You hold your head in your hands. Let your emotion out, bro. The last time you cried like this, you were 16. You'd come home early to find him hitting your mother. You tried to separate them, and your father took it out on your ribs. His blows were like a rain of sledgehammers, and his breath reeked of alcohol. He pushed you against the wall, and you ended up on the floor. Your mom was clutching her head when your dad took a deep breath and kicked you in the stomach. Rough, dude. Won't hit you in the face because it's the only thing you got going for you. One day you won't have it anymore. You carry your father's photo in your wallet, not to remember how good he looked. Hell no. Whenever the pain was too much, he'd scratch his entire face until his features blended with the cuts in the paper. What the? You seem to hear something. Kind of a rumor. You think of the noise hands make when they shake the dust off of an old volume. A river? Try to think about the map you got in the car. Can't remember seeing a river here. Further west, sure, but here? As you get closer, you hear it more clearly. You feel a kind of calm. Not peace, but numbness. Suddenly, the whitest light you've ever seen floods the ground. Even when there's no river nearby, the sound is deafening. What? You feel the light pulse with a painful intensity, as if millions and millions of ants were sinking their little jaws into your skin. Pain turns into light. You want to scream, but you have no mouth, nor larynx, nor lungs. And the white that precedes everything consumes you. You don't know how long it takes. You feel the urgency of what is yet to be, and white makes you desperate. Huh? That's pretty cool. It is pretty cool, yeah. Right? This game is pretty awesome, man. What's happening? Goatman? Ah! You feel the white light leaving your body. You hear your own voice screaming at the top of your lungs. disappeared. It's Black Fillet. Don't trust that bastard. Nice. You drop to the floor and cover your head with both hands. You're filled with a sense of completeness that you cannot explain. We all need a little more darkness. You've seen The Witch? I have not seen The Witch. I know what you're talking about, though. That's on my list. That one came out a couple years back, too, didn't it? That's on the list. Like I was talking about, man, we need to get together and drop a list for October. All these horror movies. Did you like it? That's been on my list for a long time. I think I showed some buddies too, and the problem is nobody wants to watch any of those movies with me. So either have to watch them by myself, which would told me, and I mean, I'm already freaked out just walking down the alleyway. I didn't love it, but it's pretty good. Nice. I listen to all those horror podcasts, so I'm freaked out walking down the alley at night. But yeah, I love it. Still like it. Where's that idiot? Calm down, Victoria. Lee knows how to take care of himself. Holt's right. Lee's going to show up eventually. Did you know that he chased away a pack of coyotes with screams, some stones, and a blow on the hood of his car? Lou smiles. You wonder if it's authentic or a calculated gesture to show some empathy. Holt? What? What's your business with Lee? Holt looks at you for a few seconds before answering. You think of one of the computers at the campus, the IBM 7040. You know what it's called because you wrote a poem with that title. Holt is like that computer. From the outside, it's impossible to tell what it's evaluating before giving you an answer. I shouldn't tell you anything. Holt lowers his voice. But you shut Lube up back there. I'm going to make an exception. Holt tells you about Lee's business, the sale of original Civil War pieces, the xerographic copies of historical documents. Don't worry. He knows what he's doing. You hear twigs snapping. Who's there? Holt. Grandma? Whoa. Whoa, creepy. I got chills, man. Goosebumps, baby. The sight of Holt's grandmother holding an old rifle mesmerizes you. The whole thing looks like an image from some Wyeth painting. A wet dream for almost any of your classmates. An image that only defies gender stereotypes, but also demolishes social constructs like that of grandma in classic stories. Oh, she's creepy. The expression on Holt's grandmother's face changes. Her features soften. My legs? Grandma! Holt picks up his grandma and helps her sit against a tree trunk. He looks at his dog's corpse and beckons you to come closer. I need to bury Trent before carrying on. You nod your head. How do you feel, ma'am? Confused. Here, Victoria. You didn't hear him approach. You grab the handkerchief without thinking twice. A strange feeling runs through your body. Couldn't you have at least considered some other option? Clean up her legs. You rub the handkerchief against her calves and gradually remove the mud stains. Scrub harder. I was probably your age when I stopped feeling my legs. Holt's grandmother sighs and closes her eyes. Have you ever seen so many moles together? Lou speaks almost in whispers. You wonder why. Let's go. Lou picks up the old rifle and examines it briefly. Holt looks at you with an expression you can't quite make out. Are you okay? No, you're not okay. What are you going to tell him? That you're pregnant? That your boyfriend is missing? That winged creatures out of an old pulp magazines are apparently more than just fiction? You walk for a while in silence. What was... Trying to think of something else, Victoria? few minutes ago, you all started hearing the screams, noticing sudden movements in the treetops. We're almost there. Uh-oh. You find it hard to believe what you're seeing. Excuse me. Why are all these creatures flying over the gas station? Interesting. Holt punches Lou in the shoulder. What? Interesting? Did you find it interesting that they did what they did to Trent? We're not in one of your cheap books, Lou. A sudden silence befalls the group. Wait. Lou adjusts his glasses. Classic Lou. Holt blows air out of his nose and frowns. We gotta enter the gas station. You just cover me. Dude. Xi Unit, what's up? Sick. Over here farting, dude. What's even the plan? Running with his grandma in his arms. Why does he have to be the hero? Holt! The street chills your blood. Fuck. Xi Unit, how's your night going? Lou looks at you as if waiting for something. How many bullets in your rifle? 3. Hope it's enough. Holt and Elsie are halfway to the gas station. 2 winged creatures on the street lamps. The light, Victoria. These creatures seek the light. Tell Lou to take aim. Aim for the lamp on the left. Here. Shoot. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Oh shit. Too far away. You have 2 bullets left. Oh, we ran to him and we died. Try to reach the building, but the winged creatures rush at you. Pain blurs your vision and you lose consciousness. Alright, we'll retry that. Shoot! Alright. Let's do... Aim for the center lamp on the right. Shoot. Oh, got it out. 2 bullets left. Aim for the lamp on the left. Furthest lamp on the right. Closest lamp on the right. Got him. The winged creature flies to the farthest pole. You have 1 bullet left. Aim for the amp. Let's go for the one on the right. The winged creature flies to the furthest pole. 2 creatures fight. Take flight and get lost in the night. Nice. Now we'll run to him. All clear. Help me with Holt and Elsie, and let's get in. And let's inside fast. And let's inside. Is someone going to make a wish? You laugh under your breath. You look at Holt, and he looks away. You wonder if he's pissed because you saved him. You still can't believe everything that happened tonight. You know that as soon as you stop to think, you touch your belly and fight back the tears. Lou looks at his watch. The Leonids are reaching their point of highest intensity. The screeching is deafening. Freaking creatures. I think I saw one in a dream. Yeah, ghosty, dude. Lou's about to add something, but suddenly falls silent. You approach the window and rest your hand on the glass, excuse me. You can't stop looking at their dance. Before meeting Lee, you had some experience in college. I was waiting to see the Mothmen. Dude, here they are, my friend. Experiences by which you sought to open the doors of your perception. She's talking about LSD. She's doing some drugs, some druggy drugs. Lee doesn't know, and you don't know how he would react if he found out. But the strange dance of these creatures in the sky beats anything you experienced while tripping. So many, dude. I know, tons of Mothmen. Mothmen, not just Mothman. Chapter 8. Do the love lamp? All the men are moth. Love lamp. Dude. Dude, the love lamp, baby? They called him the Javaro of the Hills. They called him... Oh, man. Ban an in-game action. Don't kill the Mothman? Alright. Lamp love? Dude, love lamp, baby. Alright, if I can't kill him, I won't kill him. What he did lacked a ritual component. It had nothing to do with the taxidermy business, even less with mummification. But what if you must kill them? It's true. What if I have to kill them? His shrunken animal heads were art, sold as collector's pieces. I guess I won't finish the game. We'll just end it at whatever scene I need to shoot the Mothman at. Then you shall pay an eternal price. Get out of here, dude. All right, dude. We'll just shut down the stream if I have to kill him. Cthulhu. If I have to shoot the Mothmen and I end up shooting them, it's either I just don't shoot him, I end the game, or I face the wrath of Cthulhu. Feel like I'd rather shoot him. One afternoon, Liam. I'd rather shut down the stream. That's what I meant to say. One afternoon, Liam, his only nephew, stole a bear head. A bear head? The head had been emptied of viscera and was floating in a solution his uncle used in the early stages of the miniaturization process. Liam lifted the head out of the bucket, wiped it dry, and put it on, like a helmet. He stripped naked, left the house, and ran into the village. Liam entered the church in the middle of Mass, screaming at the top of his lungs, waving his arms up and down as if he were clawing. One of the congregation members pulled out a gun and shot him. You remember the sheer terror you felt when you saw the bear man running toward the altar. This is worse. Worse? Worse than what? Let's change the topic. You don't feel like retelling something you already went over in your head. What about you, Lou? I guess you heard some things, right? Lou adjusts his glasses. Lou, refill Hill. You think I don't know what they call me in town? It may be true that some people make up stuff to get a beer, but imaginations have limits. And in the long run, we tend to rely on real experiences when telling a story. Mothmen. They're somehow related to the Leonids and the gathering of all these creatures. Maybe he's right, and all the creatures outside started to appear after the aerial dance of these Mothmen. Mothmen? Why the name? Moths are attracted to light. You look at the sky illuminated by dozens and dozens of shooting stars and you nod. You like the name, not because of Lou's explanation, but because you know it's easy to squash a moth. This isn't the first time that Mothmen have appeared during the Leonids. Among some other references, they've mentioned in the oral histories of the Ojibwe, collected in the diary of a Jesuit missionary in 1683, who even dares to draw them. Many believe that the creatures described in this diary are thunderbirds. But the Jesuit's drawings look much more like Mothmen. And the most interesting part is that he draws lines around them. Some researchers think that these lines are kinetic, a way of representing the speed of the creatures. Lou slides a finger across the glass, following the trajectory of a shooting star in the sky. But I think these drawings depict Mothmen with the Leonids in the background. We're talking 1633, 1666 maybe. Check on Grandma. Grandma? Better? What are those shrieks, love? It's painful for you to see how confused she is. 1 second. You turn on the radio. Static. No matter which way you turn the dial, all you hear is static. You'd never sung at the Moose, not even on those nights when everyone egged you on and the booze in your system had drowned your inhibitions. Almost without realizing it, you start singing the lullaby Elsie used to sing to make you sleep. Although more than 40 years have passed, the words come to your mind one after another. You close your eyes and caress her hair, singing all the time. As soon as you feel the rhythmic breathing of your grandmother, you get up. What was that? Oh, it's Lee. Victoria tries to hug Lee while he babbles something you don't understand. At no time does he look up. Where the hell have you been? Victoria, I thought, but he's here. Give him some space. Thank you. Lee takes a few seconds to start speaking. I think I got lost in the forest. Babe, take it easy. Victoria grabs his arm and Lee tries to smile. I thought I heard the sound of a river, and I felt someone looking at me. After walking for a while, the noise was deafening, but there was no river. Lee starts to cry. Victoria tries to calm him down. As soon as he regains his composure, Lee keeps talking. And then came the white. I don't know how to explain it. It was as if I could see everything and nothing at the same time. And a goat looked up to the sky to watch the shooting stars. They stood on two legs, like this, you know? Just like us. The hell is going on? I think the time has come. Let me tell you a few things. Lou clears his throat and begins to speak. Although you can't stand his tics or his false dramatics, you want to know what's going on. The Leonids occur every 33 years. Some are intense like those of 1833 or the ones of 1866. Others are weak, 1899 for example. And those are the ones we have records of. You notice that Victoria grabs Lee's hand. Lou walks over to the window and points to the sky. This year, they're intense again. 1866, 1966, why a 100-year difference and not 99? That 1 year discrepancy bothers me too. And I think it has to do with the problems of our calendar and the periodic adjustments that we are forced to make. Tell me, have you ever seen a medieval manuscript? No one answers. Just as you're about to open your mouth, Lou continues. They are usually adorned with warrior rabbits standing on two legs. Do you think these rabbits came from the imagination of medieval scribes alone? Those rabbits existed, and they were annihilated by man. Each meteor shower spawns new bipeds. And it was in one of these storms that mankind arose. What makes us different from all of them is that we survived. Sorry for how terrible we are. Dude, as a human race, it's true. We kind of suck. By destroying any other biped that came along, this is a perfect example, or by reducing them to the realm of gossip or fiction. Sketo, don't come here. Outside, the creatures began to fight. That's how I would describe it to an alien race as well. Why? What motivates them? And what about Lou? Should you believe everything he says? After all, Lou is a writer. Your grandma's cough sounds like the noise of a tractor's engine refusing to start. Grandma? Whoa. You have to kill them all! The voice with which she speaks seemed to come from much further back than her throat. We had a secret weapon, and we would use it to finish off the upright beasts, but they decided to test it in the war. Elsie? What are you talking about? I wanted to take the Winans from the battlefield, and your grandma caresses her legs. I just want to finish the mission. Victoria and Lee look at each other. Lou walks up to you and tells you, almost in a whisper, I bet the moles on your grandma's legs correspond exactly to her grandpa's wounds. Whoa. Damn, menopause did a number on old granny. It's true. Did you ever tell Lou about your grandma's legs? You're confused, and Lou seems to notice. Not just free beers of the moose, Holt. People tell me things. Lou speaks softly, but his words resonate loudly in your head. The moles on your grandmother's legs, her grandfather's legs riddled by bullets in the Civil War? Could it be that Elsie's grandfather was talking to you through your grandmother's body? The Winans? The Winans! A project that has obsessed you for a long time, and now you think you know why. You decide not to think too much about Elsie, her grandfather, the moles, the men in black. You're terrified that behind all your decisions, something more than your own free will was at work. Come on. The Winans. Quick, let's get her out. No, it's still not working. What do you mean it's not working? It has some kind of safety mechanism, and I still haven't been able to assemble it successfully. Here, see? The L's. You look at Lou with curiosity. On the blueprints there. Those L's are the rubric of a secret society founded in the middle of the last century. It's not so secret if you know about it, is it? Lou doesn't answer you. Why the L? Some say it's because of the way the knight moves on the chessboard. Others say it's because of Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice in Wonderland? Exactly. Let him keep talking. Lou closes his eyes, holds a hand to the bridge of his nose, and clears his throat. Can this guy be any more affected? A stick I found that weighed 2 pounds. I sawed it up one day. In pieces 8 of equal weight. How much did each piece weigh? Everybody says 1/4 pound, which is wrong. A riddle at this moment? Victoria strokes her chin and Lee nods his head slightly, as if he's counting something. You think it's time for a riddle, Lou? Lou raises his hands and moves aside. You take a deep breath. It shouldn't be that hard to find the right configuration. Let's examine the pieces. Rotate the piece from the first row. Rotate the first piece. I don't know. Oh, maybe that one? Hold on. It's from the second row. Oh man, this is a big old puzzle. I have to get them to line up. Probably. Alright, let's get maybe that. The L's. I have to match them. How's this is intense. The L's, the L's, the L's, the L's. And to line up all the L's. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. It's tough. Maybe rotate a piece from the first row. Get the second piece. Okay, that kind of looks like the other one. Maybe. I have to line them all up. This is tough. I feel like I need to line this one up. First row, first piece. No. See, this is kind of a hard puzzle. Second piece. Something like that. Piece from this first row, third piece. Looks like a double L. Do that. Mechanism doesn't fit in properly. This professor is available. Holt. First, you don't like to tell her one of the stories you know about Lee's just to wipe that smile off your face, but you keep quiet. You know that the situation has everyone on edge, and you're no exception. Talk to Lou. What was that about the order, Lou? Lou smiles. His smile seems authentic, and you listen to him. The poem I recited to you earlier is by Lewis Carroll, and it is mentioned in one of the manifestos of the Order of the L. A stick I found that weighed 2 pounds. I sawed it up one day in pieces of 8 of equal weight. How much did each piece weigh? We don't have time for you to find the answer. Lou looks at you and you shake your head. So I'm going to tell you. The answer is not 1/4 of a pound like everyone says. The answer is a little less than 1/4 of a pound. The dictionary? You have to take into account the weight that is lost with the dust when you saw the stick. Lee snorts and Victoria bites her lip. The answer may not convince you, but for the order, it represented something important. The answer highlights the differences between abstractions and the real world. In an abstract reality, cutting a branch does not produce dust, but it does in our daily life. One of the main goals of the order was to bring their riddles, games, and puzzles to the real world. Lou stands next to you. Can I try, Holt? They're screaming outside. You look at your grandmother, or rather your grandmother's grandfather, possessing her body. You wonder if you should accept Lou's help or keep trying yourself. Either way, you're grateful that Lou has stopped talking. Accept his help. You move to the side and leave Lou in front of the safety mechanism. Yeah, that would have taken me a while. The mechanism locks into place with a click. Line up all the L's. Although outside the creature's shouts are getting louder, you can't help but feel a certain happiness. The win-ins is finally complete. Now everybody out! Elsie stands next to the win-ins holding a rifle. Lee, Lou, and Victoria stand back a little. How you doing, Altered? Thanks for sticking around, buddy boy. You crack your knuckles and take a deep breath. At the helm of the Winnin's steam-powered machine gun, you feel something strange. You find it hard to put into words. It's as if somehow the present has given way to the past. Uh-oh. Rabbitmen! They're weak creatures. Cannon fodder in the war against the upright beast. Let's aim to the center. Dude! Oh, Lady McGree. More like Lady McGrate. Welcome, Raiders. Lady McGrate, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. I'm gonna give you a quick shout out here. How you doing? Hi. This is Lady McGrate, as I call her, Lady McGrate. Playing some Far Cry 3, very nice. I saw you playing some Ninja Turtles earlier as well. How did that go? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. We're having kind of a chill night. We're playing Mothmen 1966. This game releases tomorrow on PC and consoles. Yeah, doing great. Bouncing around for achievements tonight. Very nice, very nice. I know Horror Acolyte is somewhere in here. He's bouncing around for achievements as well. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. This game is by LCB Games Studio and Chorus Worldwide Games. So, like I said, it goes on sale tomorrow. PC and consoles. It's been fun so far. It's Mothman 1966. Me go for achievements? Never. I know, right? You never go for achievements. I'm gonna aim for the center. Let's take him out. Uh-oh. Aim to the right. Oh, no. Aim to the left. Easy. I've been looking forward to this game. That's awesome. Well, yeah, I'm glad you can jump in and check it out. It's been really fun so far. It's a really good story game. I've liked it a lot. It's a little different from what I Wait a minute. What? It's a little different from... Are you killing the Mothmen? No, I'm not killing the Mothmen, actually. These are rabbit creatures. These are upright creatures. None of these fly, so technically they're not Mothmen. Okay. As long as we're clear there. I was worried. Aim to the center. It was very close. You almost got me on that one. Ooh, beware the... You see, these are dogmen. They're behind the rabbit men. The dogmen are more resistant than the rabbit men. And if you hurt them without killing them, they get mad. Let's shoot them. Does that make them walkmen? Yeah, good one. What a throwback. Uh-oh. Eat this bullet. I'm here to cover your butt, but don't get too confident. I'm pretty sure 5 minutes is up anyway. Oh, I thought it was the whole stream, dude. Thought I was just going the rest of the time with no killing Mothmens. Then I need to reload. Oh, man. Shoot. What are those little things? Hey, where are you going? Oh, is that everybody else? They're all running away? Let's go to the right, maybe? Oh, this is tricky. Take him out. Dogmen? Uh-oh. Save my butt. Boom. Die. Aim to the left. Take those guys out. I was looking forward to winning this game. Dude, I know, man. I'm surprised you didn't. Oh, and I died? The beasts attack while Elsie tries to reload the rifle and the machine gun cools down. Although you try to defend yourself, the jaws of a creature close around your neck and you bleed to death. Oh, man. Alright, well, let's... What if we aim down the center first? Run of bad luck today. Dude, you'll get them next time. Or you, I feel like you win a lot of games very often. Ooh, am I gonna take him out? No, because she's gonna... I failed again. She's gonna have to reload. Yeah. Alright. So, we'll aim to the left. Take those ones out. Lady McGray, how's your night? You play anything else today? I was not expecting something like this in this game. You know, honestly, I wasn't either. Aim to the right. You still got one shot. Yeah, did you get the 1,000 in turtles? Boosh. What? Well, how am I supposed to do that? Try this again. Aim to the left. Trying to get carrion done before it leaves. Oh, yeah, that's right. A solid game. I saw that on there too. Carrion. I remember me being in the chat in your stream a week ago or so, and we were talking about atomic crops. I thought it was pretty good, actually. Oh, there you go. All right. Oops. I think I did this wrong. The dogman's gonna come up. Maybe? Oh, shoot. The 2 men and the woman gone. Deserters. Stay shooting bipeds? Yeah. You take a deep breath. Try to focus. Atomic Ops was surprisingly a lot of fun. Yeah, I just saw that or I saw that the other day that is leaving Game Pass on the 16th. So I want to play that a couple more times. I'll probably play it tomorrow night or so, and the following night or something. Just try to get in. But Carry On too. Yeah, you were telling me about Carry On before. I think I remember you streaming that a while back, and told me it's a pretty awesome game. That's where you play the monster. Is that correct? It's pretty awesome. Seems like a pretty cool concept for a game. Those creatures over there, Mothmen. If you manage to wound them without killing them, they go crazy and run like a stampede. You can take advantage of them to generate a chain effect. Ooh. Let's try doing that. Carrion? What did I say? Carry on? Yeah, you're right. I probably said carry on. I think it's pronounced carrion, unless you're just screwing with me. Ah! Smash. 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 Shotgun. Die. Or maybe not. I have no idea, to be honest. Let's aim to the left. My pronunciations are usually terrible. Nah, dude. Just your one of Mario. Which I do love hearing. Mario? Ooh, nice. Oop. Mario. You guys playing Mario Kart tonight? Ooh, Owlmen. I thought those were the Mothmen for a second. Resist like Dogmen or Moosemen. But if you hurt them without killing them, they fly to the front. So be careful. Like I should keep shooting these guys. Do some stampeding. We'll see though. I know I'm gonna hurt them. He's gonna fly up. Die. Ooh, we died. All right, let's retry that one. Let's aim down the center, maybe? Think I'm gonna kill it? Nope. Oh, okay. I'm gonna aim to the right. Let's try that one. It's carry on? Okay. Thanks, Zai. Appreciate that. Aim to the left. Probably gonna kill that one. Goosh. Center, baby. Take him out. Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? We got 25 people in here. Probably more. I really appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate check your IG. Check my IG. My Instagram. Oh. I gotcha. Pronounced like Z? Z unit? I gotcha. Love you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out in here. Appreciate you. You take advantage of a rare moment of calm in the battlefield to talk to Elsie. Z, what's going on? What are you up to tonight? Shake your head from one side to the other. It's pronounced carrion. 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 Carrion, according to Google. That was driving me crazy now. How do you carrion. Carrion. Still lurking and sweating. Maybe also a lot of sore. Dude, are you still working out, bro? That's a long workout. You know that Lou was the first to leave, and the helplessness eats you up inside. Go look for them. But We're going to fight here. We fight all together. All right, we gotta. Oh, chapter 9. I don't know how many chapters there are. I don't want to keep running away. I should be out there and win my Red Badge of Courage. The Red Badge of Courage is the title of that Civil War novel you read and reread over and over again. It tells the story of a Union soldier who flees the battlefield. From that first act of cowardice, the only thing the protagonist longs for is to receive a war wound. Dear God, Batman's a beast, dude. 60-minute tread and I don't know how long I've been doing my lift schedule. Oh man, dude, that is a beast. Well, he's got to fight crime, man, constantly. So he's got to be in tip-top shape. From that first act of cowardice, the only thing the protagonist longs for is to receive a war wound. Batman, more like stacked man, right? Killing it, dude. Nice job, man, working out. Dude, I feel so bad. I haven't worked out in a bit. I went for a run last Sunday, and that was the most workout I've done. Carried Tile up the stairs a couple of times, so that's been good. Definitive proof that he'd become a man. Your Red Badge of Courage? You want a real Red Badge of Courage, Lee? I'm pregnant. Your head spins. You find it difficult to organize your thoughts. You are going to be a father? You think of your own father, of all your suffering. I don't know if... I'm a coward, Vic. Lee? Did you know that Stephen Crane wrote Red Badge of Courage without ever having set foot on a real battlefield? The first time you saw Lou, you wanted to twist his arm and bring him to his knees. Now you smile and put an arm on his shoulder. Thanks, Lou. Come out and fight! None of you move. Out, I said. My Red Badge of Courage. Lee, don't. You push. Elsie rotates her shoulders and the rifle points at your chest. Oh man. You hear a gunshot and you fall backwards. You die on the spot. Well, you can push when I pulled. You pull. Elsie rotates her shoulders and stumbles. The rifle points at the ceiling. Isn't she trying to get us to come out there and help her? Pull. Oh, and I died. Died again. Dang it. Alright. Lee, don't. Pull. Points at the ceiling. Push. You push. Elsie loses her balance. The rifle points at her body. Pull the trigger. You pull. Elsie loosens her grip and you stumble. The rifle points at the ceiling. Elsie lunges at you with unbelievable force and makes the rifle point at you. Oh my gosh, again? Die on the spot. Alright, what was the order? I already forgot it. Lee, don't. Alright, I pull it away. Rifle points at the ceiling. Then I push her. Points at her body. Then I pull her again. Oh, no. Whoops. Alright. Pull. Push. Push. Every shot. Oh, what? I thought we were supposed to... I thought she was like kind of good / bad. She was like possessed. I don't know. It wasn't Holt's grandmother, Lee. Your hands are shaking. You didn't fire the rifle. However, somehow you had been able to feel the different endings. You knew that in one of them, Elsie would be shot, and yet you didn't stop. Ah! She's still alive. She's alive! They shot me! The resilience of the possessed. You don't know why you're surprised. After all, Holt's grandmother is possessed by her own grandfather. A soldier who fought in the Civil War and was mowed down by a machine gun. The same machine gun whose bursts you now hear outside the gas station. Tearing apart creatures not mentioned in any biology textbooks. Ooh, eat bullets, you sons of bitches! Dude, tearing them up. Chapter 10, Victoria. Now! You don't think about it too much. As Holt fires the Winans machine gun, you run as fast as you can. If you want to survive, you have to get away from there. The only word you can think of to describe what you see is pandemonium. I love that word. I always think of pandas, just like getting into mischief and stuff. Not only in the traditional sense. a place of noise and confusion, but in the original sense of the word, the place where all demons congregate. Lee tries to make himself heard over the gunfire and the shrieks of the creatures. Same, dude, right? I once, on our tour bus one time, on the ceiling, I drew a little panda and I wrote Pandemonium. I kind of want to get a tattoo of it too. I think it'd be cool. To your left, Vic. Get down, Vic. Oh, I died. Creatures catch up and you feel their claws ripping your belly open. Horror clouds your vision and you lose consciousness. You never wake up again. You die. Alright, what's going on? To your left, Vic. Right. Oh, okay, so I go left. Whoops. That was an accident. My bad. Left. You feel jaws closing not far from your neck. You try to run faster. Get down! You duck down and feel the claws of a creature graze the back of your neck. You keep running. Right! Pigman tries to grab your arm, but you manage to get away. You're almost there. You get in the car and slam the door shut. You hear a knock and you jump in your seat. Let's go, let's go! Lee speeds up, and the pandemonium is soon behind you. Pretty sure I seen t-shirt ones of pandas riding a golf cart waving golf clubs that had a pandemonium written underneath. T-shirt ones. Dude, that's awesome, man. I need to find that t-shirt because I would totally wear that. Still think it'd be a cool tattoo. I got that beholder and I was talking to my buddy Alan, the tattoo artist, the other day, and I was like, dude, Alan, can we like add some little bees to this? So it's like a bee holder. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if the eyeballs of the beholder were like little flowers. I might have to get a second beholder just so I can go through this. I think it'd be hilarious. All he said was, you were definitely a dad. You think about Lee's previous car. What a clunker. And now you know how Lee managed to buy a car like this one. Holt told you. Or Holt. The Leonids, upright beasts, intrafamilial possession, experimental weapons, the Order of the Elves, Men in Black, and Mothmen. The beauty would be in the eye of the beholder. Exactly. The bee-hole deer. First time, dude. What's up? Gage, what's going on, my man? How's it going, Gage? That was fun playing some Among Us the other night, dude. I'll give you a quick shout out, my man. X-Gage. Welcome to the chat, dude. We're playing. We're having kind of a chill night tonight. It's usually later than I stream, and generally I stream, roguelikes. So this is actually a little different than what I normally do, but I'm really liking it. This one's Mothmen 1966. It actually comes out tomorrow. So here in an hour and a half, it'll be available. Looks like you're playing some Elden Ring, man. Very nice, very nice. It was a great time, dude. Yeah, we're just hanging out, playing some games, man. We got all kinds of people in here, dude, just enjoying the story. I actually think I'm getting towards the end of this, too. We've had some run-ins with some bipedal creatures not of this world or dimension, so it's been pretty fun so far, man. Sam, this is nice. There they are, the topics of my next book. So welcome. We're all hanging out here, man. Yeah, watching some Mothmen. You touch your belly. With all that you suffered tonight, Lou's comment seems a bit inappropriate. You travel in silence for a few minutes. Are you all right, Lee? You look a little pale. Lee takes a few seconds to answer. I don't know. Lee scratches his head. I can see things before they happen, Vic. Lou leans forward. Not that I can see the future. I don't know how to explain it. Like I can see several presents just before they happen. Come on, babe. Victoria. What are you saying, Lee? Have you felt it since the episode you told us with the white light? Lee's hands are tightly clasped on the steering wheel. It's not like I can control it. The first time I felt it was in the struggle with Elsie. And the second when we were running to the car. Dude, he's got premonitions now. Lee looks you in the eyes and suddenly you can feel all his pain. In some of the presents, the creatures... Vic. Lee's voice breaks. The creatures. And he begins to cry. Lay a hand on Lee's shoulder. Let's be sweet. You feel him gradually calming down with the contact. He rests his head on your hand and you stroke his cheek. After a few minutes, you remove your hand and settle back in your seat. You look for Lou in the rearview mirror and see him jotting something in his notebook. Lou seems to always be writing in one way or another. You envy his tenacity, and you wonder if maybe that's what it takes to be a writer. Uh-oh. Oh God. Lee steps on the brakes and opens the door on his side. Wait here. What happened? Can you see anything from there? You shake your head. Here he comes. Oh, it's a goat baby? It's hurt, Vic. Very weird. Although neither of you say anything, you think you know what you have to do. Lee kisses you on the mouth and starts the car. In the back seat, Lou clears his throat. I don't want to be anticlimactic, but the demonization of the god Pan, Satan, as a male goat? You do know that there are records throughout history of bloody wars against goatmen, don't you? The end. Whoa. Wild. Very intense. What a ride that was. Whew. Ah. I mean, I got chills on my arms too. Feel like first off, I need a drink of water. A couple of things. Good game, good game. First off, I want to thank everybody that has shown up, everyone that's stuck around, everybody that's been chatting, hanging out. Lady McGreet, or as I call her, Lady McGreat, for the raid. Oh, there's more to it too. 8 years later. Everyone enjoying the story. This has been a fun game. I feel like I need A, to play more horror games, and B, to play more story-driven games. Ooh, 8 years later. The men are back. Oh, it's the daughter. And a goat person. Yes to more story dream. Oh, okay, to all of it. Maybe we'll start doing late night story nights. All of that. Wild. Not just marvelous. Who wants to play more horror games? Pfft, definitely not Horror Acolyte. Holy cow, man. That was intense. 8 years later. We have a daughter and we also have a son. Oh my gosh, that was the Silent Hills, please. I don't know if 1 through 4. I don't know if I could play. There's some horror games that I don't know if I could play. 1 through 3. It's because horror games scare. Like watching horror games is a completely different experience than being right in front of it and not 4. Fuck. It's 4 bad. Check out the gallery real quick. There's sort shelves. I nailed it. Survive the coyote attack. Sea winged creatures. Make a really inaccurate drawing. Okay. Make the creatures accurate drawing. Lose with 25 or more cards to go. 25 or more cards to go. I don't know what that means. Lose with 15 or less cards to go. Answer properly to an unheard question. Got all those. These are all my achievements. Survive all cryptid waves. Die all possible deaths. Watch the credits until the end. To do that. Very nice. That's awesome. I'm one of the minority of fans for the series that likes pretty much all the games, although the first 4 are the best. It's a great idea. 4 is great, but different. What's going on with 4? I remember, man, I don't know if I could play those games. Watching horror and playing horror are 2 completely different things. I don't know if I ever told you, my brother. So when the GameCube was popular, change the formula from the first 3 games. Well, sometimes they just got to switch it up a little bit. My brother brought over his GameCube, I think, when it was a popular system, and this was years ago. I was probably 12 years old or so. Still lived in California, and my brother also brought over Resident Evil, and I'd never heard of this game. I never played this game, and games are genuinely scary as hell to play the first time. Yeah, I believe it. But he brought me that. I'm 12 years old, possibly, maybe a little bit younger. He introduced a lot of things to me really young too. So, and we played Resident Evil, and I never played it. But thing was, like, he put it in, turned it on, and then left the room. So I was by myself playing this game, and I got like into the house, and like as the first zombie like attacked me, and I like freaked out. And then we came back through, and like I died, so I start over again. And then like I go outside, and the dogs attack me and they kill me, and like I freaked out. And so it was definitely, yeah, mean, right? It was definitely like me introducing into it, Yo, dude, I was a baby Andy. But horror games have always been a little weird for me. I've tried a couple in the past, and I've tried a couple not recently, but over the last, I'd say, 6 years or so. Actually, it's been a long time since I played a horror game, I should say. And yeah, it's just tough, just hard on me. So, but I'm definitely willing to give it another shot. But hey, it's late. It's almost 11 o'clock. This is Mothman 1966, an adventure indie game. It's got some puzzles to it too. A very interesting pulp, excuse me, a pixel pulp action game. Very cool. I never played a game like this before. To be honest, I don't play too many story-driven games, so usually it's just me hacking and slashing away. So this was actually really fun. I loved the story. I didn't get to kill any Mothmen because of the banned in-game action. No, that's not why. But plenty of bipedal creatures not of this dimension, so that was pretty cool. This game is by LCB Game Studio. Also, Chorus Worldwide Games published this. I want to thank Chorus Worldwide Games for giving me the code. This was awesome. Thank you guys so much. This was really fun. Yeah, it was a fun game. It was a strange environment. I love the art style. This thing was awesome. I love pixel art style just in general, but this definitely took the cake. You can go back through. It looks like you can do a new game, continue your game. You can play that Impossible Solitaire. It looks like there's a couple exclusive demos too. Varney Lake. A couple coming soon as well. I'm not sure, but maybe I'll give this one a go later or tomorrow or so. But maybe that's hopefully that's another demo of another story-driven game of this similar style. So that'd be really cool. I'll also stream that. But thank you, Lady Magritte, for the raid. I really appreciate that. Any raiders in here, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. If you like what you see, go ahead and drop me a follow. I really appreciate that. Find me on the socials too.